Hi, today I and all my members would like to present about assignment of business finance. We have Faris and me, Lukman and Nazahan. Okay, first of all, I want to thank you to Madam Raika to give all cooperation in performing our assignment. Firstly, we go to introduction. Introduction is the processing of examining a company financial statement in order to make a decision known as a financial statement analysis. It is used by external stakeholders and essence and organization general uh, as well as financial performance and market value. It serves as a monitoring tool for handling finance for external stakeholder. Financial analysis is used to assess economy trend, establish financial guidelines, and create long-term cooperation activity, plan and pinpoint potential investment opportunity. This is accomplished by combining financial data with numbers. A financial analysis will carefully go over the income statements, balance and cash flow statements of a corporation. Next. This is a statement of a financial position. We use to refer all the calculation analysis tool of a financial statement analysis. Next. Firstly, we have four analysis of tool of financial statement analysis, which is liquidity ratio, asset management ratio, debt management ratio, and lastly, profitability ratio. Next. First of all, liquidity ratio. For the formula liquidity ratio, we use a current asset divide by current liability and to get the amount. So we get a 0.59 times for 2020, and for the 2021 current asset divided by current liability, we get a 0.59 times. That's mean based on the calculation, the current ratio of the years 2021 and the previously years as the same, which is a 0.59 times. This means for every RM 1 ringgit of current liability, the company has 0.59 of current asset as a reserve. For the second point, this can be improved by selling and capital assets that are useless and use the cash to reduce the debt. Next. For the second point, we use a quick ratio, which is the formula asset minus by prepaid expenses minus by inventory and divide by current liability. For the 2020, we get 1.24 times. For the 2021, we get 1.16 times. Let's mean a quick ratio from the 2021 is slightly higher by the 0.08 times that the previous years. It shows that in the 2021, the company can pay back all of its current liability when needed. For the second point, since the years 2021 is better in quick ratio than the previous years, there will not be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. Okay, I will pass to Nazahan Hakimi.
And for asset management ratio, for efficiency or asset management ratio, the formula for inventory turnover is COGS divided by average inventories. So for 2020, we got 5.77 times for inventory turnover, and 2021 we got 5.07. So inventory turnover in 2021 is much lower by 0.7 times than the previous year. It means all the inventories rolling is much slower than the previous year. This can be improved by reduce the selling price to increase sales. And for average collection period for the year 2020 is 31.44 days, while 2021 is 23.67 days. So average collection period from the year 2021 is much lower by 7.77 days than the previous year. It means the company received the money from credit buyer much faster than the previous year. Since the year 2021 is better in average collection period than the previous year, there won't be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. For non-current asset turnover in 2020, the non-current asset turnover is 3.04 times, and in 2021 is 3.11 times. Non-current asset turnover for the year 2021 is much higher by 0.07 times than the previous year. This means the higher the turnover, we can conclude that the firm efficiently in utilizing its properties and equipment. So since the year 2021 is better in non-current asset turnover than the previous year, there won't be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. For total asset turnover, in 2020, we get 1.89 times, and in 2021, we get 1.92 times. Total asset turnover for the year 2021 is higher by 0.03 times than the previous year. It means the company performed better than the previous year, and it indicates the efficiency of the company is increasing throughout the year. Since the year 2021 is better in total asset turnover than the previous year, there won't be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. And for debt management ratio, for the debt ratio, we got 0.81 or 81% in 2020, and we got 0.80 or 80% in 2021. Debt ratio for the year 2021 is lower by 1% than the previous year. It indicates that only 1% of its assets are financed by debt. This means the company can pay back its debt better than the previous year. Since the year 2021 is better in debt ratio than the previous year, there won't be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. For debt to equity ratio, in 2020, we get 4.14 times, and in 2021, we get 4.12 times. Debt to equity ratio for the year 2021 is lower by 0.02 times than the previous year. It indicates that in 2021, the company borrowed less money than the previous year. It also indicates that the company used more equity and less borrowing as the source of financing. So since the year 2021 is better in debt to equity ratio than the previous year, there won't be any improvement needed and the company should maintain its performance. And for profitability ratio, I'm going to pass to Faris.
Okay, so for profitability ratio, for profit margin for 2020, we got 0.10 or 10%. And for 2021, we got 0.099, which is 9.9%. Profit margin for this year, for the year 2021, is lower by 0.1% than the previous year. This is because higher operating expenses than the previous year. It also indicates that in 2021, the company don't have the ability to pay back all the company interest payments and ended with low net profit. By utilizing their expenses more efficiently to generate more profit and reduce operation expenses. For gross profit margin for 2020, we got 0.36 or 36%. And for 2021, we got 0.34 or 34%. Gross profit margin for the year 2021 is lower by 2% than the previous year. Gross profit margin for 2021 is 34% compared to 2020, which is 36%. A ratio of 34% means that the company is making RM0.034 ringgit for every 1 ringgit of sale made. This indicates that the profit of previous year is higher than 2021. This can be improved by reduce the cost of goods sold without changing the selling price. This will increase the gross profit margin. For return on asset on 2020, we got 0.19 or 90%. And for 2021, we got 0.19 or 19%. Return on asset for the year 2021 is the same as the previous year, which is 90%. This shows that the return on assets is under control. To improve the return on assets, the company should increase the efficiency of current assets. For example, by using the company's assets to increase sales. For return on equity on 2020, we got 0.99 or 99%. And for 2021, we got 0.98 or 98%. Return on equity for the year 2021 is 1% lower than the previous year. It indicates that the return of the shareholders are decreasing compared to previous year. This can be improved by increase the profit margin in the company. This is because the higher the profit margin in the company, the higher the return on equity. So for conclusion, based on the financial ratios that have been calculated, the total ratio for liquidity, efficiency, leverage, and profitability in 2021 is better than 2020. As a finance manager for my company, I am held accountable for the daily operation of a business financial team with the duty of creating exact timely financial and management accounts and reports. In order to ensure that the organization accomplishes its short and medium-term objectives, we are also tasked with formulating financial strategies. From the financial statements that have been prepared by the finance team, it shows a good improvement from 2020 to 2021. This can be confirmed through the result of financial ratios that show a good improvement for the company. Through the result of the financial ratios, I can recommend that the company will always be in a comfortable state if the financial performance of the company is done continuously and effectively. So that's all from our team, and thank you and have a good day, madam.